Good morning and welcome to the GDFL Netball Show. Joining me on the panel this morning, of course, is our regular Felicity Clayton from the Winchelsea Netball Club. Good morning, Felicity.
Morning, Birdman.
Felicity, Flick, whatever.
Whatever comes, as long as it's not a swear word.
Not a swear word. All right then. And also joining us on the show this morning is Madge Anderton, the GDFL Netball Manager. Good morning, Madge.
Good morning, Birdir. How are you?
How are you this morning?
I'm excellent, thank you. Lovely to see you both, and thanks for having me on again. I've been a few weeks since I haven't been on, so thank you. It's lovely to be here and to say hello to everyone, so good.
Fantastic. Yep. Of course, Christy, she rang in sick, whatever, blah, 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 you know, so she's here again today. I don't know whether I'll talk to her later. I can't be bothered talking to her today, but we'll see how we go. We'll quickly go on to last week's games and get through them as quick as we can. Inverleigh 67 defeated Belmont 21. Flick, pretty comprehensive win there by Inverleigh.
Yeah, very comprehensive. I would have thought this would have been a closer game, but congratulations. That Inverleigh obviously stepping up. I think they're one that's flying under the radar at this stage, and we've all got to watch out for them. Yeah,
absolutely. The next game was East Geelong hosting Belpost Hill, and with a very pleasing win, East Geelong came away 53-41 victors on the day. And well, as probably the coach of East Geelong, I can just say that it was 4 points that we were definitely looking for. Didn't think we'd get it before the game, but great effort by the girls to play a great team game and get up and beat Belpost Hill on the day. So congratulations to the girls, really great effort. The next game, Werribee 53 in what we thought was going to be another close game, defeated Corio 34. Madge, you were at that game, I believe.
Yes, Birdir, I was. I actually umpired that game, which was fabulous to get back out there again. You'll see me from time to time, as I said. I think, Birdir, I've had you a few weeks. Mm-hmm. But yeah, look, it was a great game. It was a very clean, physical game. Werribee were just too strong. Their defensive end, their goal attack, their goalers were just brilliant. So Corio put up a fantastic fight, but I think, yeah, they're going to be very difficult to hold. Werribee. So, but it was a great game, and I really enjoyed. Alice and I umpired that one, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, 19 goals, I think, was Corio may have been disappointed in that.
And we'll talk to Amy a little bit later on. But you were saying also that you thought during the game it felt like it was a lot closer than that. So
yeah, it did. Look at the goals. The score really was an indication of the play. Sonia Harris was brilliant. She played 3 different positions. She was brilliant. There was a lot of Corio players that were very good, but Werribee were very consistent throughout the whole court and very strong, and all their players were very strong. And I think that is where some teams might really struggle against it. They've just got strength throughout the whole team. So
okay. All right. The next game, North Geelong 38 defeated Geelong West 20. And Flick looks like, even though North are in a rebuilding stage at the moment, they're young girls down there. Zoe Boothroyd and Brooke Young, Demi Cook down there, putting in a good effort and coming over the top of Geelong West.
We're watching a part of the game here on the screen at the moment, and it looks like there was a lot of turnovers from end to end. So good on Geelong for standing up and having a strong game there against another physical side, North Geelong. For
sure. Anarchy 42 hosted Bannockburn and defeated them. Bannockburn, of course, scoring 32 goals. So close game, only 10 goals in it at the end of the game. Anarchy, I'm sure, will be just pleased to come away with a win. And I think Bannockburn are improving week by week. Deb Barclay, of course, the coach of Bannockburn, slowly but surely, moulding her girls into a formidable netball side. Flick, the last one we'll give to you. Winchelsea 63 defeated Thompson 19.
No surprises here, I don't think. Winchelsea, of course, staying nice and strong. With this win and the extra 4 points, they're sitting second on the ladder. So I'm sure that after speaking to Wooly last week on the show, he'd be wanting to stay in that position from now here on into finals.
Yeah, for sure. Now, of course, this morning we do have Madge on the show, and we haven't had her on probably since the start of the season. Madge, how are you finding the job? You sort of slipped into sort of a, I don't know...
I know what you're getting at, Birdy. You're going to have a few little tackles at me about some things. Look, I'm finding it fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really getting into it. And I guess hands-on, really hands-on, which some clubs, some people aren't used to that. And that's probably a difficult transition for some. I really enjoy the hands-on part. I'm there at the games, I'm umpiring, I'm keeping tabs on people when I shouldn't be. And I know we're going to speak about that, Birdy. But yes, it is great. It has been, look, it hasn't been an easy transition for me, I will be honest. It's been a lot more work than I really thought it was going to be, thanks to Megan, who didn't really inform me of all that. But look, I guess in saying that, I think I've handled it pretty well, the extra workload, because originally when I was appointed the position, as you probably all know, I wasn't appointed umpires coordinator either. So I've taken that on also, which has been hard to make sure that everyone's happy and harmonious there, and making sure that teams are getting good rotation of umpires. And I know, Flick, you probably want to speak to me about that a bit later, but yeah, it's been great. It's been great, and I'm really loving it. Yep.
And so plans for next year, you wanting to hang around and do the position again?
Yeah, look, thanks for asking me that. I guess at this stage I have no plans for next year. At this stage I'd like to say yes, I'd really love to continue on and stay on. And look, myself, my own personal feelings about the position is that yes, I will stay on, and hopefully the league will want me to stay on. I think they're pretty happy with so far. But if I can make one change this season for the better for the GDFL, I've done my job, and I will be very happy with that. So it is baby steps with what I'm trying to achieve, and I'm trying to achieve a better league and a better standard, better umpires, better players, better coaches, everyone to be happy and enjoy the league. So yeah, I really would say at this stage I'd be on hanging around next year. Birdie's smiling there in the background.
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
Now, of course, Madge, on the weekend, East Geelong had a pretty tough game against Bellpost Hill. It was one of the better games that happened on the day.
They did, Birdie. That's why I put very good umpires on for you.
Anyway, of course, I got a bit excited during the game.
No.
A call got missed. Of course, during the week I received a lovely email saying that I'd been fined $50. And I just find it a little bit difficult not being able to say anything at all, and yet our season could be on the line, and yet, certain umpires, well, not certain, but just some umpires just go a little bit, I don't know, a bit too heavy-handed maybe sometimes.
Yep. Yeah, look, Bertie, I can appreciate your comments on that. I guess some of the things that I'm trying to stamp out is that umpires don't get paid a lot of money to come out and do these jobs. They do the best on the day, and I think they do a really good job. I'm proud of every single one of them. And I think what we need to understand is that our behaviour is really important at the side of the court, whether it's the players, the bench, and that's what I'm trying to really address. And I have spoken to both umpires, Bertie, as you know and you're aware, and yes, I have fined you, but I think that what yelling out and telling the umpire off in the game I don't think is acceptable. And
I didn't tell her off. I didn't tell her off at all. That wasn't said at all.
Yeah, well look, what I've heard back from the umpire, she's obviously very upset with your behaviour, and I think that we need to just be aware that we can offend people, and we just sometimes need to suck it up.
Now it's not only Birdie, there has been a few this year, so
absolutely,
obviously it's something that you're trying to really have a good go at and get everyone under control, so maybe this is the one thing that you change for the league.
Yep, exactly right.
All right, listen, we'll go to a quick break and we'll be back and we shall interrogate Madge a little bit more.